All right. So we have steps 8, 9, and 10 to finish up. So I'll actually give you a little bit of time really quickly to go read those right now. We're going to start making our first column, and then we're going to make the bottom row. So go ahead and read steps 8, 9, and 10. They're pretty short, don't worry, and we'll do them together in a minute. So you'll notice, if you read it, that we aren't given the code for the bottom 100 pixels, and you'll be doing that in groups in a minute. So don't freak out too much. First, in this step, we're going to make a column to hold everything on the left side of this top row. And aptly, it's going to be named top left column. Now, right here, you see they give you the HTML for what it should look like. Go ahead and copy just this part right here that says div ID equals top left column, class equals right, div class equals medium box, and blah, 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 blah. Copy all that. Throw that right after your divider. I'm actually going to take these guys back to here so we can see this a little easier. Nice. And I'm going to paste everything in my left column right there. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to scroll out a little bit so you can see this a little easier. Now, you'll notice that our left column, the top left column right here, it has a class of right so that it bumps right up against our divider 1. And nested inside it, it has 3 other divs. We have a div with a class of medium box, a div with an ID of divider 2, and a class of black, and a div with a class of medium box. So it's going to be a top medium box here, a divider in the middle, and a bottom medium box right there. So the next thing we need to do is make these visible and give them some styles. So we're going to nest, since all 3 of these are nested inside top left column, let's go ahead and grab the CSS for top left column, or sorry, for medium box and divider 2 first, because they're going to dictate how tall top left column is. So take this code and paste it into your style.css file and see what changes. The first thing you notice is that our divider 2, our div with an ID of divider 2, has a height of 10 pixels and a width of 100 pixels, just like this. So it covers the entire width of the column, and it only takes up 10 pixels of height. The medium boxes do the same thing, except each one is 140 pixels, which means that we have 280 pixels due to these medium boxes and 10 pixels for the divider. So actually that is everything we need for the top left column. So now our Mondrian project is getting close to done. So save that right here. Bless you. Save your index.html file as well. Your code should look like this for the time being. And we are actually all done with the top row. And we're very close to finish with this project. So in step 9, back in step 9, we're going to create this little middle divider right there. And all we need to do to make that happen is take one little div code from the bottom. Actually, I'm not even going to copy it. I'm just going to go below the top row on line 17 and make a little space and create another div with an ID equals divider 2. Now I want you to think about this for a second. This divider 2 div has to cover the whole, oh sorry, that's divider 3, apologize. This is going to be divider, we already used divider 2, huh? Divider 3. This is going to cover the whole length of the screen. So let's go ahead and give it some styles. Hashtag divider 3, the whole length of the entire parent element. What is the length of this whole painting? That's right, 400 pixels. It's 400 pixels wide and 400 pixels tall. But we only want this to be 10 pixels tall. So we'll say height of 10 pixels. And immediately, there it is. But it has no color yet. So what do we need to do to give it some color? Yeah, I heard it. We give it a class. A class of what, though? Anyone want to take a guess? Oop. Black. Just like the other two dividers. There we go. Now, we are looking kind of snazzy. So, we've now taken care of our entire top row. We added a div for the middle row. We just call it divider 3. I think Google Mondrian calls it something different. Let's see what they call it. Oh yeah, ID of middle row. That's fine. You can call it middle row if you want to. It doesn't really matter. And now in step 10, you guys are going to do this part yourself. We're going to fill in the bottom row with a blue and yellow square, little boxes. 2 other dividers that are going horizontally, and then one, or vertically, and then one going horizontally as well. So this part, I'm going to ask you guys to do in groups. Don't worry if you're confused. I'll come around and help you guys out as we do this. Just go ahead and try and fill it out as a team, and I will get back to you in a minute. But we'll take care of this for now, and in the next video, I'll give you my solution.